Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here for the ABC Journeyman. I hope you are got yourself strapped in. We're at club number 9, which is Coventry City. We've worked up through the top 10 tiers of British football into tier number 2, and for the 3rd season running we are really close to getting promoted. The last 2 years we've managed to manage somehow not to finish in 2nd and lose in the playoffs. Fingers crossed this won't happen again. Well, in the last episode you saw us do quite badly against Derby, 6-0 loss. It was not what I was expecting, and that has actually induced quite a poor run of form, which is the last thing we really needed. But you can see that we've done enough to stay 5 points ahead of the teams below us. So a win today against Fulham, who are 23rd. So this feels like a game that we should be winning. Could just keep us ahead of the chasing pack. And we have a period which is against a lot of teams who are not doing particularly well. And we've got more games at home than away. So all of that says everything is in our favour to do this. But I just don't know whether we're going to be able. After you saw the game, the 6-0 loss against Derby, we drew 0-0 against Villa. This was a particularly frustrating game because we just did not create. We then lost 5-1 away against Leeds. Now, they're a top division team, but when you've conceded this many goals in this few games and hardly scored a goal, Botic did get a goal, there's trouble ahead. But we did then win. We did then lose 4-0 against Middlesbrough. Oliver Horvath, who I'm pretty sure we've had somewhere. No, we haven't, apparently. Maybe it's someone else in another save at some other point, perhaps. But it was a very poor 4 games. But we have pulled our socks up and we pulled out a 2-1 victory over AFC Wimbledon. So important. Boyle and Land followed that up with a 2-1 win over Oxford. Land and Reno. And then we have just lost 2-0 against Barnsley. So this is how things sit at the minute. I've just noticed Barnsley were bottom of the table. I don't think I noticed that at the time. That's not great. So we lost 2-0 against Barnsley. Great. Well, we've the good thing is, if you look at this team that we had out here, there's a lot of random people in random places. We've got a lot of players back for this next game. We have got Botic back, our top scorer. We've got Hampf back, and we're going to play him on the right side because Spencer Lawrence isn't playing well. Aaron Land, yes, he's out suspended, which isn't great. But we've got David Wright, so our centre-back partnership is rekindled. We don't have goalkeeper Tom McCall fully back, but he might be. Let's not bring him back too early. That might be a mistake. But let's put him on the bench. Let's put him on the bench. There we go. He's on the bench. So yeah, I think we might be getting to an okay point of view. We're just not playing particularly well at the minute. Fingers crossed things go okay. We're still 5 points ahead of the teams behind us. Can we get a win today? Can we just continue? We just need to sneak through this April without just sticking where we are. We don't need too much. I don't want too much. I just want to finish in 2nd. I don't want to finish in 3rd yet again and end up losing in the playoffs. I cannot do this for 3 seasons running because I just can't. It'll be too much. Anyway, let's get into it. So, team that we're playing with. This is going to be Warren Perks' final game. It might be the final game ever he plays for the club. But Botic and Allen up top. Reno and Hampf is coming in. First time he's playing on the right side. We'll see how he does there. Flint and Allen coming in. We've taken Southern out. Hopefully Allen, who's a good player, can do the business. Peters right, D and Hughes across the back line. Perks in goal. I've got everything crossed. We can put a performance in, folks. Just need this last little bit, this last, month's worth of football just to get us over the line. That's all I ask for. Let's do it. Well, corner comes in. Oh, it's flicked over from Hamp's header. I didn't realise he was tall. Look, there we go. Started well. Well, Bristol City are 1-0 down already, which is pleasing. And here's Allen. done well, picked the ball up in the centre when we're struggling to hold on to the ball, or have been recently. Here's Hughes, our right back. Not been the best season for him, but, you know, for part of it, he was very good. D. Here's Allen. He's going to look for the through ball, you think. Flint's controlled it really well, but the shot was weak on his left foot. I think he's a right footer. 7 shots, 4 on target, so it's a good, solid start, but we have a complete calamity in the goal, so you just never know what's going to happen back there. Anything can happen. Here's Botic, looking for the through ball, finds it to Hamph, who's a decent striker, and it's a Reno. Oh, it's beautifully done. I thought the chance had gone. I thought the ball was taking too long to get to him, but he just watched it, waited, and pounced like a tiger. It was brilliant, and that is so important. Lovely ball through to Hamph. Made the wrong decision, but here's a Reno, and whoever that was, well done for just getting out of the way. Charlie Allen, you know, he's scored 3 league goals all season. We spent money on this guy, and it's just 3 goals all season, but we're 1-0 up, folks, 1-0 up. Here's Flint, chipping the ball in, and the header from Allen is over. Well, it has been a solid first few minutes here. Soufal has played it all the way back to Peters. I was getting worried there, because we know things can go wrong very quickly. Areno's got the ball back. We've been so solid for such a long time, and then you lose our goalkeeper, and all hell breaks loose. He's already gifted chances. Here's D now, doing well, just playing the ball around, not looking for anything too crazy at the minute. You feel they're going to go forward soon. Round the corner we go. Here's Allen, finds Areno, hugging the line, switches the play into Hamph. Oh, and that is a beautiful take there from the forward come right winger. Very, very nice. I will take that all day. So we are in a pretty good position here. Some of the other results are going the way we want. And lovely finish there. Just goalkeeper went down very early, you have to say. 2-0. Right, 44 minutes on the clock. Here is Allen. Looking for a chance here. Looking for a pass. He's going to have a shot. He has a shot. Robbie Allen from distance. Nowhere near. And we're 2-0, half time. Very, very solid first half. Fulham have not even seen a chance. 64% possession. 13 shots, 7 on target. Yes, the XG is not great, but we certainly deserve to be ahead. We'll take that. Keep them out in the second half. Keep going. Right, chance. Here's Hamph. Done well on this right side, you've got to say. Allen loses the ball, but gets it straight back. Areno into Flint. It's a second shot on his left foot, which has been an absolute disaster. Front two haven't done much. Oh, Hamph done brilliantly there. He must have some height. He keeps winning the header. In fact, he looks a bit beefy, doesn't he? Hughes into Allen. Is he going to have a shot? Hamph. Has he found a new position? Because he certainly looks on it. 4 goals this season. His first start, I think. Maybe a second start, but the 2 goals out of the 3 he scored have come from the right wing. Botic has swapped position with him to some degree. He's stayed in the middle, and Hamph picks it up, runs and pops it away. We're 3-0 up and happy times. Let's have a look at the league table. So you can see here, currently Norwich are 1-0 up, so that's that 5-point gap still there. But Bristol City look like they're dropping 3 points behind us, so they go 8 points behind. Cardiff are sticking their noses in where it doesn't belong, but it's fine. It's fine. And we just need to win games, isn't it? It's just need to win games. Keep going. Such a pleasing performance so far. It's what we needed. Hamph, bit of a weak pass, and maybe a chance given away to the this Fulham side. Ball, it's gone inside. There's nobody there. Defence is very poorly done, and it's past the goalkeeper. And yeah, defensively that was dreadful. Really should have been a bit better. Well, kick-off highlight. Hopefully this isn't one of these mad sort of turnarounds that seems to happen in at FM, where all of a sudden the opposition scores 10 goals and you sort of wonder how the heck that happened. Well, mistake, second mistake from Hamph. And we've given the ball away. Simicek. Lassen. Conde. Goalkeeper didn't manage to keep it out. How has this happened? 2 minutes. We've been dominant for the entire game. And then in 2 minutes, our knees are knocking. Kick-off highlight. No. No, 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 no. You do not do this to me, FM. Oh, for Pete's sake. What is going on? Oh, this is better, but I'm concerned still. Come on, let's get that 2-goal lead. But why are we missing the passes? How are they suddenly, like, infinitely better? What have they done? Oh my God, goalkeeper, what are you playing at? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, he's got someone down. Here's Botic. Going to have a shot. There he goes, 4-2. Oh, I'm really tempted to just make a change in goal. I'm concerned. And possibly a right back as well. Because Hughes is looking tired. Who would be the better player to bring on there? Let's have a look. Boyle looks the better player out of the two of those. What else have we got to do? Would Lawrence be a good player in that position? Shall we give him let's give him a go. Charlie Allen has been woefully non-existent in there in recent times. Last change, Southern is coming on for Flint, who hasn't had a great game either. Allen is going to go into that Metsala role. And what's really pleasing there, as we win it 4-2, yes, second half we probably should have done a bit better around that 60-minute mark. Not sure what happened. But thankfully we managed to score a goal after their third attack, with the first two of which was scoring goals. And we have won that 4-2, which is really important. Sidney Hamp played really well on the right. He'll certainly be coming back there. Allen had a great game. And the great thing is, Perks, we didn't need to bring on the goalkeeper for Perks. We can make that change in the next match. He'll be closer to being ready, and we didn't risk him getting an injury. Pleased with that, in all honesty. Bristol City, they did end up losing, and losing badly, 3-0. Not great for them. Cardiff did finish up winning their game, although it was back to 1-1 at one point. A late goal from Cardiff to keep ahead. So they are now 6 points back from us. Bristol City are now 8 points back from us, and Burnley are now and Wimbledon are 10 points back from us. That's good, but we are still just that 7 points ahead of Norwich. Let's have a look at the games Norwich have got coming up. So they are on a pretty good run, although they lost to Forest, drew with Southend. They've got Villa up next, which they might think they're going to win. Home against Ipswich, home against Middlesbrough, away against Wimbledon, and then they finish up with Crawley and Oxford. It's not a tough run for Norwich. They are going to get points out of that. We need to make sure that we get points out of our run as well. And you can see here, it's not the hardest thing. We've got Ipswich away, but considering the last few games away from home, we really haven't performed. We need to pull out something there. Sunderland at home, I reckon we can win that. I reckon we can. We'll do our best against Burnley at home. That's a tough one. West Brom away. Again, it's away from home. We hope we can do the business there. Watford at home is going to be tough. Swansea away. Hopefully we don't need to win that. But we're putting ourselves in the best possible position. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. Are we going to be able to turn things around with Tom McCall back in goal? Is all the problem our goalkeeper and the lack of confidence in our goalkeeper? Might well be, because that's when the bad run of form has happened. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you very shortly for the next one. Goodbye.